Hey YouTubers, Zindrey here. I am starting a new series here today. This is Super Mega Baseball 3 by Metalhead Software, and I love this game. I have only played it for a short time, but I am already super impressed with everything they've got going on in this video game. So baseball season is upon us in the US coming up here. I think opening day is on April 1st. And so I was getting the baseball itch, and this is probably, in my opinion, the best baseball game available on the Nintendo Switch. So I decided to start a franchise, really for the first time. I've really been playing exhibition games for a while. Still haven't been playing very much, so I'm kind of still learning the systems and the timings and everything else, but decided that we would do a custom franchise. And that's one of the strengths of this game, is just how customizable it is. You can create your own leagues, different rules. You can reuse the existing teams provided by the game, but you can also create your own. You can there's even a logo editor, so you can create logos. About the only thing the Nintendo Switch version doesn't seem to have that some of the other platforms have is a way to share logos and stuff online. So I believe you can do that on some of the other consoles. But you know, if you got some patience, you can still make a pretty neat logo. And a lot of people put guides about, you know, how to create a certain type of logo. Some people have recreated the entire Major League Baseball, team set of teams with their logos and stuff like that, and the uniform styles. And so, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do. And you can also just have giant leagues with lots of teams. And if you actually create a brand new league and you don't want to make teams, but you need new teams, the game will automatically generate new teams, new logos, and players for those teams. So you can do as much work or as little work as you want. And just find the whole thing great. And I wish Metalhead would also make a hockey game, maybe a basketball game, soccer, anything else they want to make. I would be a first-day purchaser of, because I really like this. So a couple things I want to point out on the screen before we get started. So at the bottom, you notice there's an ego rating. That's kind of the measure of difficulty, and the game gives you feedback as you play about your score and stuff, and it kind of helps you decide if you should bump that up. So I haven't been playing very long. I've been playing on casual and doing really well, so I bumped it up to medium. That's the low end of medium. As we play this series, it's probably going to go up even more. I want it to be competitive. I don't want it to be you just watching me strike out the entire 20-minute video every time. So we're going to try to just keep it challenging but fair. So, and to do that, I decided I wanted to create a series that I could play pretty much over the course of the baseball series this season. So, and there's 20 teams built into the game. So, and obviously we're one of them, so that leaves 19 more. So, I have decided to go with the Beewolves, which I found out is actually a bee killer wasp, which I had never heard that word before, but that's kind of cool. He does look kind of angry. But one of the reasons I picked the Beewolves is they're one of two teams that have a balanced set of stats. You can see that on the left. They're not really great and not really horrible at anything. And to be honest, I don't know what I'm going to struggle with the most. So that's kind of just hedging my bets on everything. And I decided to do 38 games per season, which means we'll play everybody twice, I believe, if it's smart enough to do that logic. I am reducing the innings so it better fits into a YouTube video, but 5 innings is still great, and you're going to see the innings go pretty fast because there is no wasted time in between pitches. And I reduced the number of playoff games down to 3 and only 4 playoff teams. So if we're fortunate enough to get to the offseason or to the postseason, we'll play that. And at the end of the season, we'll kind of decide what we want to do. Do we want to come back for another year? Or do we want to do something else? Do we want to stop playing the game altogether? Do we want to create a different league with more variety and bigger, more teams and more customization? We'll just kind of see how it goes and what you guys think. But in franchise, we will have a salary cap at the end of the year. You will have to deal with, your players aging and progressing, and some of them want to leave, and you might have to get free agents or whatever else. So that's built into the game as well. So we'll kind of see how all that plays out. But anyway, let's get started with the inaugural season here of the Beewolves and our custom franchise setup. And let's see. So simulate up to your next game. Yep, that sounds great. I don't think we want to watch them. Yeah, so there's everything you would expect. You can get some notes on the standings, this upcoming schedule. You can get stats on your players, the league leaders, all these things. I did not really look at the names of the divisions, but you can even do that. So I guess we're in the Apollo division. So we're going to simulate the CPU games. Nemesis wins. Heaters win. So let's look at our division. We've got the Herbivores, the Moose, the Jacks, and the Wide Loads. We're in the Divinity Conference. Apparently this one's kind of got a mythological theme going on. One game left to simulate the Wild Pigs and Overdogs. All right. I think it may be time for us to play. Yep, play game. Looks like we are going to be... Oh, this is the batting... Yeah, batting order. Yeah. Starting pitcher H. Bender. You know, I'm fine with that. I don't know if it does rotations correctly. We'll have to see that when we play game 2. It'd be nice to know that. I would like to, you know... I mean, it's not like a super simulation of baseball, but it's pretty close. I would imagine they have that in there. But yeah, I own several baseball games. I've got RBI, Baseball 20, I believe, which is pretty good. I mean, it's not MLB The Show, but we don't have that on Nintendo Switch, even though there's a rumor that's coming. And then I actually play some of the Neo Geo Arcade Archives baseball games as well. They're pretty good for what they were. But that was really before Super Mega Baseball came along. Now I seem to be playing this a lot. So it looks like we're going to be the home team this time, and we're going to pitch. So pitching, using the right stick over on the right side, you can choose between your pitches. Oh, and I meant to aim that before I threw it. But yeah, once you click on a pitch, it is about to be thrown, and you need to try to aim the cursor where it goes, and you want to be somewhat strategic about where you're pitching. And this is a horrible series of pitches to be trying to explain to somebody because I'm about to walk the guy. But so far I find it to be pretty fair. I get some strikeouts. Missed that one. At least if I miss, sometimes they will hit it, you know, foul or something, so still have a chance. When I'm ahead in the count, I like to get them to swing at something on the outside, just like that. That is what I'm talking about. Up the bat Leanne Drive. Yeah, so that's the other cool thing I like about this. So everybody's represented in this. In fact, there's pretty good pitchers and pretty good hitters in the game that are the females. Looks like you're throwing a lot of pitches down the middle. Yeah, I know. That's fine. I'll deal with that. I do have to run my players around them to catch the ball. I think as the ego level goes up, they do less of that for you. I think they kind of, at the lower levels, they give you just a little bit of a move in the right direction, but you still have to, you know, do the play, which is fine. I mean, as someone who doesn't have the best reflexes in the world anymore, I don't mind a tad bit of help, just so my eyes can catch up to where I'm supposed to be. All right, striking out number 3. Perfecto. So, bottom of the first. Hanley Dexterez. And that's the other thing you'll find in this game. The names are hilarious. Some of them are really good. Well, I hope that's a good indication how the season's going to go. Billy LeBoink. That's what I'm talking about. And you notice there's a bunch of stats on the right, and they're kind of general. They're like contact, yeah, fitness, accuracy. Depends on the position and everything. Are they gonna get it? Oh, he dropped it. Error. Maybe an error. No, they may have rolled that a hit. When you see the little exclamation point, it just means they dropped it. It doesn't necessarily mean they counted it as an error. All right. Buster Biggs. He's going to Yep. Single got in. And of course, like most baseball games, you got to control your players on the base paths. So if you want to steal or send them back or send them on. That was a little too far out. Oh, it's going to be a double play ball. Didn't like that. All right, inning number 1. Top of the second now. Oh, nice curveball. Yeah, sometimes you get it and you're just like, man, that was pretty awesome. I do like this little cutter on the outside. They'll swing at it. Yeah. All right. Oh, umpire gave it to me a little bit, I think, on that one. All right, I think I'm going to go for the cutter and... Oh, she didn't swing at it anyway. Gordon Fruitwell, up to bat. The other thing you'll notice as we play, there's some pretty neat stadiums around. There's different types. Different, locales and regions. There's one that looks like a giant stadium in Japan. There's a couple that look like traditional ballparks. There's some that are less than traditional. All right, Gina Torrens. Went down to get that one and probably was a mistake. Magic Moore. Now that's a name. Up the middle. Hold him there at first. Bertha Banks. That one is too far outside. That one was right down the middle for me. Not going to be able to go more than one, or more than second, but still. He dropped the ball too, but obviously couldn't go any further on that. Johnson Swanson, the catcher. What a name. Oh, oh. Oh, at least everybody got back. At least everybody got back. 2 outs, though. So everybody will be running on any kind of good hit. That's not going to be a good hit there. It's going to be outside as well. That is not going to be a good hit either. All right. We're going to the top of the third. I don't know what happened. I don't think they... I guess they have to play extra innings. I don't know. I didn't think about that. If we're tied... That was a pretty good slider. See the cutter on the outside? Yeah. Love the cutter on the outside. It's a great pitch. Norton Pickle. Yes, the great Norton Pickle. Fouls the first one off. But you can see how you can... The innings are so fast-paced. There's no wasted time between pitches. I mean, you can play a game pretty quick. Oh, and that is going to be our first hit given up during the game. I wish I could remember what the button was to do the cutoff man. Threw that one all the way to second. All right. We'll have to keep an eye on our pitchers as well, but she's thinking about button, huh? Double play! Excellent. Double play. Caught the bunt and threw to first to tag up the runner. That is excellent. Bottom of the third. Hanley Dexterous. Top of the order again. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's not going to get out, but it's going to be at least a double. There you go. Great start. Leadoff man on second. Billy LeBoink. 0 for 1 so far in this very young season. Goes the other way. That might get the guy to third. And it does. So we might have to look for a sacrifice fly. Buster Biggs. Of course, you could just knock the thing out of the park, and that would be great too. That's probably going to score the run. It does. All right. All right, on the board. The first run of the season for the Beewolves. Kobe Kingman. Kobe is 0 for 1 on the day. That has a chance to be awesome. Don't think that... Yeah, I didn't think that was going to get too far away from the left fielder. Gina Torrens, excuse me. Come on, Gina. Going that direction too. That is a fair ball. I'm just sending everybody. Excellent. Second run, RBI for Gina. Magic Moore up. Magic Moore. Up the middle again. This is why I think the ego rating is going to probably go up again soon. All right, 2 more runs. Another double. And Bertha Banks. Two outs. Still have a man on third, though, for Johnson Swanson. I think that's my favorite name so far. That was right down the middle. I don't know if I hit it hard enough to get out, but it was right down the middle. Nope. But he got an RBI out of it. Hit the fence. Hurley Bender, starting pitcher. I could possibly take him out. How's he doing? He is locked in on Mojo, though. Stamina's still pretty good. I wasn't expecting with the 5-inning setup to necessarily have to always take the starting pitcher out. About 5 innings is a pretty good target. All right, 5-0. See if we can hold on here. Vinny Vortex. That is a great looking strike. Hanging slider that we could have gotten in trouble for. Oh, high cutter. Doesn't matter. Sit down. All right, Leanne Drive. All right, got her with cutter again. Andre Condella. Strike on the corner there was pretty good. Strike on the other corner. Let's see if we can get him to chase something. Nope. A little low. Oh, I missed that one, but he missed it too. All right. Bottom of the fourth. So if we can get through this inning and then the top of the next inning, if they don't score 5 runs, and that will be the game. So not too bad. Definitely have a good chance to win this one. Man, just hit that one right back up the middle. That seems to be where most of these are going. All right, Buster Biggs. What are we going to do, Buster? We're going to hit it in the gap for a double. Kobe Kingman, 1 for 2, he's got a single. All right, Kobe. I don't. I'm glad I checked my swing because I was like, why am I swinging at that? Go back. Is it going to go over? Oh, wow. That one went over. I thought there was no way that was going to go out. And there's the replay, 461 feet from Kobe Kingman. First home run, 3rd RBI of the season. This one seems to be well in hand for the Beewolves. 9-0. A merciful first out for the Crocodons. Merciful second out for the Crocodons. All right, Bertha Banks. And that's probably going to do it for this inning, but wow, what an inning. Kobe Kingman home run, 14 hits. Bender working on a 1-hitter. Run to third. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, gonna miss that one. Oh. Umpire is very generous with the strike zone. And there is out number 1. There we go. Might get this one. 2 outs. So it comes down to Gordon Fruitwell for the Crocodons. And Bertha Banks has got it. Beewolves win. All right, so there's game 1 in the books. Looks like we are going to win this first one. And let us take a quick look at the game stats. Yep, a 1-hitter for Bender. 14 hits. Yeah, we may be boosting our ego rating up a little bit. There's the stat lines, and it looks like, yeah, Kingman had the big hit, the home run. So who are the players of the game? Bender gets the win. Yeah, Kobe Kingman, Hurley Bender, and Buster Biggs are our top 3 players, all from the Beewolves. So that is our first game in the books, and we will play game 2 very, very soon. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back to watch more of the season. If you like this series, please let me know. Comment down below and tell me future seasons or series, what you want me to do, custom franchises. Anything like that, I will definitely file that away for when we do season 2. And but if you like this particular video, please think about giving it a thumbs up. If you like this kind of content on the site, please, or the channel, please think about subscribing. It really does help the channel out. So thank you very much for those of you who have done that. And until next time, everybody, take care. Bye bye.